Hello awesome people, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a new game on the channel called Startup Panic. Now this game looked really interesting. It came out at the start of this month, at the start of December, and I saw some footage of it and I was like, this actually looks really cool and I think this is going to be fun. So I asked the developers if I could get a key to play it on my channel, and honest them, they replied, which I honestly wasn't expecting. And they gave me a key, so thank you so much for that. And they gave me the freedom basically to bring this game to you guys. It's an amazing game. I'm gonna say this straight off the bat, I'm not reviewing this game. It's not the same thing, so you won't hear me talking about if it's good or not. I'm just gonna see it, you will notice yourself if I like it or not. I've played a bit before just to see how it goes and to make sure that everything works, but I think you guys will like it, especially the fans of Software Inc. This is more like a simpler version of Software Inc. I would compare it more to Game Dev Tycoon, but it's pretty cool, and you're basically making your own app instead of like all different types of software, but within this app you always have different roads to go. So you have all these little features that you can add, or you can go down another road and make it more like a gaming app or more like a video chatting app or whatever. You can basically do that. So yeah, that being said, this is going to be a test version. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 episodes, probably, maybe a bit more. I have to see that about that. And yeah, and then we'll see where we'll end. If you guys like it, smash the like button, leave a comment, tell me in the Discord, all that stuff, so I know that you want to see more. I think it's a cool game. I'd love to play more for you guys, but let's start. So, new game. Yeah, we can just get rid of that, sure. Of course, we're gonna be Hipbone, and we will bring back Hipbone Inc. from Software Inc. And where we will start. You know what? For this one, we will start in Western Europe. That's where I live. So let's just start here and let's see what happens. Look at the guy rolling on the floor. I quit. Yes. Yes. Good for you. Good for us. That's our character, by the way. So basically, we quit our job as a peasant in a big company, and now we're gonna make our own startup. That's the idea. That's the story here. So let's see. It's a very simple, like, you can see why I sort of said that it was like Game Dev Tycoon. Ooh, James Snip, hi there. I'm happy to see you. I know you probably recognize me from my previous work, but hey, there is no harm in doing an introduction. I mean, if you recognize this, you're pretty old, and yeah, I am pretty old, so I definitely recognize this. My name is Snip, James Snip. These past few years I have been working for a big shiny corporate company, and now they've replaced me with a younger, brighter, sexier female named wait, it's probably best not to mention her name. Anyway, now I'm working freelance, helping new startups achieve their dreams. Awesome! How much do I have to pay you? Is there any way I can get rid of you? I mean, let's just ask if we have to pay him. It is in my principles that I don't take a penny for my clients, even though coffee every now and then would be great. I mean, pouring coffee on your computer screen wouldn't be the best, I guess, but yeah, sure. I have an agreement with the game developer stating that I will provide a free service for startups in exchange for a place in the game. Awesome. I like the mixing of the story with the game. Now you have chosen a name for your startup, but a name alone won't make people use your app. You need to develop a feature to attract people to your app. Click the feature button on the left panel. Let's actually do it. So we're gonna play through the tutorial. I know how this works, but I want you guys to experience it too. I think the tutorial is pretty good in this game. It could do with a bit more though later on, but this is cool. So we have speed, we can go faster, we can go slower. We have a date, we have the amount of users. Now, right now we have 0 because we basically don't have an app. We have cash, and we have this, which will be unlocked later. We will get global marketing. And we have our missions, basically. So for now, we only have one mission. It's create a landing page. We need to create a landing page for our users, basically just the home page. And then we get a reward based on that. The company trait, I will explain it all later because you will see that later. These are the menus that you use. So right now, a lot of this is locked. Because we can't basically use it because we just don't have the things to use it right now, and we will unlock these at some point in the game. So let's start project and feature. Let's make our first feature. So choose a feature to develop. So we're gonna develop the landing page. Now the cool thing about this is that they don't say, okay, you need this to make it good. You basically have to use your own idea of what you think is important for the different features. So for now, we're making a landing page. Now they will give for the first few, I noticed they give some hints. So for instance, let's see, what did it say here? Executed well could be love at first sight, even though executed poorly, you have lots of pimples that scare away. So basically, yeah, so it will need aesthetic skill. This is one of the skills that you can have. And you will see, if we go and make this, it costs us 600. It has an income range. Depending on how good we make it, it will fall between these ranges. And this is how much it will cost per 1K users. So basically, you want to aim to have it above this cost. It's good to have it above that. So let's make this. So now we have to choose our employee. We only have one employee, so we'll take us. So this is technology skill, usability skill, aesthetic skill, so basically just looks, marketing skill, and we have motivation. Motivation is basically how, sort of like our energy. So let's do that. So continue, choose priority for this feature. So this is where we basically make the feature. Now, like they said, aesthetics is pretty important for a home page. So let's just go for like 75% maybe on aesthetic. Usability probably also important. Technology is not as important, but we want a little bit of it. So let's do this and this. I think that's a good mix for now. So let's develop it. Click here to show your current objectives. Yeah, I've already showed you this, so let's just click through it. And now we have this little project going up here, so we now will go full speed ahead. And we will see that the bar is going to fill, so more or less like Game Dev Tycoon. It's really cool. So later on, we can get like a new office, we can get employees working for us. But yeah, there's always this sort of the idea in the story that we're fighting against the big companies, which is really cool. I like that. Right now we're paying nothing, but that will change rather soon. And this is it done. So 5.6, 5.6, a 10 for aesthetic, and the overall score is 7.8 for a new feature. We are making per 1,000 users this, the maintenance per 1,000 users this, so we're making a small amount of money. Let's say $1. So company status goes up, which is pretty nice. It's basically, I would just say like a fan base, like if Software Inc., kind of similar to that. We get a trade point, you will see what that is later. And we get also these feature reviews. Buggier than the insect house at your local zoo. When you created the site, did you remove chunks of code at random just to annoy your customers? Yes, I did. Thank you for the feedback. Create a landing page, company trait unlocked. There we go. So, we'll just wait for the things to pop up. Company traits are unlocked. Develop a feature and get points that can be redeemed for a company trait. You can start redeeming your points by accessing the company trait option in the left menu. So let's do that. So right now we have this unlocked. So company traits, and this is basically what it does. You can have these different trees. They go down quite a bit, you know. And these are, whoops, misclick. Sorry. These are just like the bonuses basically that you can get. So the first one we can take is office rent minus 5%, furniture cost minus 10%, or research development cost minus 20%. Now, if we take this, it will cost us 1 point currently, and whenever we take one of these, the cost is going to go up by 1. So I will show this to you. So let's take this one because it's just a nice flat office rent thing, and we're going to pay rent soon enough. So let's just take it. Get trait. Okay. Now if I go here. Oh wait, the first one we get for free. Yeah, okay, so the first one we get for free. So this is 1, but this one is sort of a tier 2 skill. It's also cost 1. If we take another one, we don't have points right now, but if we take, for instance, this one, these one will become cost 2. I will show that later. So yeah, we also need a project because, yeah, well, you know. Let's start working. And I feel like we should just go through this tree, but look at this. The yellow is basically all part of the normal app. And then you have the specialization. So this is more like a YouTube app where you focus on videos. I think this is more like gaming. This is more like chatting, I think. Oh no, this is gaming, yeah. So you have different ways of going, which is pretty cool. But let's make our next one, our next thing. You can see that our motivation has went down for working on a project a little bit. We need to manage that at some point, but that will come in later. The game forces you to basically run out first. Your usability skill would be quite important in this one, so let's go for like a 60% usability, I guess. Aesthetic, I mean, it's a register. It needs to be it needs to look a bit cool, and the technology behind the register is also quite important. So let's do that. Spend a point on a company trade. Little reward there. That's good. Congratulations, you've made your first feature. It's just a landing page, but it's the front page of your startup. True. You won't get many users just by creating a landing page. Try making other features as well, so target users will want to come to your website. Oh, and one more thing, do note that some features will bring more income than others. Always try to develop those kind of features first. Yeah, so you basically can plan ahead a little bit. Just to show an example, this one I actually know. This one, for instance, is text ads. It will give you more, but if you want to plan ahead, this is like a theme shop for your profile that people can make on your app, and that's also like a bigger range of income. So those you can sort of plan ahead to go towards those if you want to. It's pretty fun. It's pretty cool. So our next objective is to create 4 new features for our startup. Get a reward of $1,000, which is quite nice. We have 2 users right now. We make $1 every month. Yeah, that's not gonna keep us alive. But we got a 10 and 9.9, and woo, that's a really good feature though. As bug-free as a pest controller's house. 2 thumbs up for your site in a world where websites can be more glitched than glitz. I mean, this is really nice. I like this feature. We're gonna try and keep this one. We can also revise features later on. Andrew Alatorre, guess who? Andrew, how have you been? The last time I saw you, you were at the graduation party. I'm great. I'm working for the big company now. That's great. Congratulations. What can I do for you? My company needs a system analyst, and I remember you were the best analyst in the class. I was. Not really, but yeah. So this is really funny. If you click accept the offer, basically what he does is he will give you the job, and you are going to go in, and the game just goes through a black screen and then says that you're game over because you joined the big company. So we're going to refuse this one. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like it when games throw you for a loop like that. Sorry, man. I just began running a startup. Really? Do you know only 1 out of 10 startups survive, and only 5% survive in the first 5 years? It's 3%, but who's counting? You will work longer hours than most people, right? Not to mention you'll have more responsibility. Are you suicidal? Don't forget, I'll have a crappier salary too. But creating a startup is something I want to do. I like the freedom and culture of things. I think for a lot of people, this is what it is. Sort of the self-sustainability. You need to work hard, yes, but you work on your own projects, which is hopefully something you love, and then you can do that. I mean, yeah. I see. Best of luck with your startup then. Thank you so much. Not really. I don't really like you. So, new stuff. We have a trade that we can get. We have 2 points right now, which is pretty good, so it means we can take at least 1 more. I mean, we're not having employees yet, so we're just gonna wait. The goal is to train up my own character a little bit first, so probably we'll go for this, research development cost. Not because I want to do research soon, but because I want this one, feature development cost, which is gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be better. So let's get this trade point. And then if we go and look here, it now costs 2, so we can't get this one. We only have 1 left, but this now costs 2. So we'll go up with every trade that we get. We also need another feature, and this one will be text ads. So we want to make this really good. So usability and aesthetic seems about right, yeah. Our motivation is still pretty high. When your motivation of your character goes down, you will also do a worse job, basically, at what you do. The usability, I think we should go 30% here, and then 60% here. Make it really nice to look at, and then 10% technology. I mean, that's maybe a bit much. Let's do 5% and maybe then 35. It needs to be usable because when people want to click on the ads and stuff, it needs to be easy to find it out. And then aesthetic, it needs to be looking good because, you want people to click on it. So, yeah. That's what we're doing right now. Oh, did you see the ghost in the mirror? It's like a little shadow man in the mirror. Yep, there it is. Oh, you saw it? You saw it? And we have a little kitten and a goldfish. We could also start upgrading this later on. Basically, we can basically start buying furniture for our office. And 7.6, not bad, not bad. We're making quite a bit of money of this because it's ads. Load it up, it works just long enough for it to crash, unfortunately. Load it up again and it tries to shave 2 seconds off its previous crash time. Awesome. I mean, that sounds like a success, right? Monthly bill. Now that you've started your own business, you have to pay the monthly bill. You will be charged $200 a month. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, we got a little discount over 5% because of our trade, so we will not be in the minus that hard because we only have 1 user basically. So we only make $1 per month, I think, from our features. So yeah, we're definitely not self-sustainable right now. Oops. I clicked one of his messages, true, but it was about text ads. You only have a few users coming to your website right now. Actually, we have one. So you need to do contract work to pay for the cost of feature development. But yeah, we kind of have to. Choose the contract work project you think you'll complete with a high score. When the clients are satisfied with your work, your company's rating will go up. In turn, this will attract better clients. When clients are disappointed with your work, your company's rating will go down, and your team's morale will follow suit. Morale is the same as motivation. Congratulations, you've unlocked the contract work option, blah 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 blah. Okay, let's go in. Let's do some contract work done. Actually, let's get a trade first. We have 2 points now, we can get a trade. Let's do the feature development cost, or should we go for this one, contract work reward? Actually, right now we're doing that, so let's take that one. Extra 10% money is not bad. We can use that money to train our people later on, so that's pretty cool. So this is the contract work, basically just an advertisement, you know, about what you need to do. There's quite a lot of them. Let's just take a look at the first one. So they give you a minimum score, an estimated time when you have to finish it, recommended stats for the thing that you think is most important. In this case, it's a static because we need to take, you know, some screenshots and make some images. Recommend an employee and the rewards. I mean, this is something we can probably easily do. Our guy is pretty good at aesthetic. It's his best skill, even though, you know, it's still not very good in the overall scheme of things. But we also have an extra mission now to complete one successful contract job. This is going to be that one, I guess. And yeah, man in the mirror was there once again. Man in the mirror. Yeah, so need someone to take our screenshots, and there we go. We have a 5.8. I mean, it's not very good, but I don't care. The minimum scores are free, so we get the money and they're happy with us. We get some points for a company rating. That's basically all you have to do for contract work. You have to get that minimum score, and that's it. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do now? Our motivation is quite high. We could develop another feature. We could go for the profile page, aesthetic skill, probably also usability. Yeah, let's do this. Let's make a nice profile page. Let's make it like 70% aesthetic, 25%, and 5%. There we go. Complete one successful contract job is done. Get a small reward. $500 is not a lot, but you know, it's nice to get. Getting a profile page hopefully will get us some more users, because then we generate more money, because we now need more users. We have the tax ads, which are pretty good developed, so that's nice. We have some new contract work coming in, I guess. Yeah, but you guys, you can see where this game is going, and you can see how it gets addictive, because it's a lot of fun, especially when you get more employees. You have to start training people, you have to start managing all this stuff, and you get certain things that you certain missions basically at some point that you can't fail, because otherwise it's just game over, and that's pretty cool. So 7.5, not bad, not bad. We get a trade point again, which is good. It makes more money than it costs to do the maintenance on. That's pretty good. And there we go. And our users are going a little bit up, so this went up. Our income went up, which is not really, you know, it's not the most important thing. But like I said, we are here now, so we can choose now which one we want. Do we want to add a friend, or do we want to have a profile page theme? I want the profile page theme, because then after this we unlock this one, and this one is the where you can make more money out of. You know, this is just gonna be like nice features. We'll bring more people in probably, but for now, more money is you know what we're going for. Also, take a look at our motivation. It's going down steadily. At some point we'll have to fix that, but you know the tutorial won't let us, because we haven't unlocked the things that we need before. So profile page is mostly again 75%, I would say. Probably we don't even have to put something in technology, but you know. Yeah, this game is getting quite addictive. I played it yesterday before I started, you know, as a test basically, because I already knew that I wanted to record it. I played it as a test, and I played for about an hour, I would say. It was really nice. I actually was enjoying it a lot. I'm definitely, even if you guys aren't, you know, in for this game to watch it, I'm gonna play this on my own, because it's just a really, really fun game. And there we go, feature done. It's a 7.5, quite nice. Everything above a 7 is quite good in my view right now. Our skills are bad, so that's the thing. If this website was a horse, it would have to be put down. Jesus, relax, man. When I first saw it, I thought a horse had designed it. Only a faith healer can save it. Oh my god, that's harsh. That's really harsh, dude. Let's do some more contract work. Well, maybe not. How is our motivation? Yeah, 50. Probably after this one, we will get the option to work on our motivation if we do another feature. I have been testing it out a bit, and I noticed that that is what happens. So we have 2 points. That means we can buy another one. We could go for a contract or penalty. Not really. I'd rather go for this one right now. Get the feature development cost down. That's pretty good. Especially for the later ones, because they are going to cost more and more money to implement. I want to make this this theme shop. Yeah, mostly about usability and aesthetics. So again, let's just go with the design that works for us right now. So, I mean, above a 7 would be good. Create 4 new features. Yes, we get $1,000. Awesome. But we're starting to get demotivated, basically. Whoa, look at those stats. Users have really started joining your website. We have 270 users. But that probably means that we make a positive money account now. You've done a really great job. I never thought you'd make it. What? What do you mean? You never thought I would make it? Yeah, exactly my thought. Hush, it's not important. The important thing is keeping the users you already have. Getting a user to come and join a site is difficult, but persuading them to keep using your service will be exponentially more challenging. YouTube. Yeah, it's true. You must continue to expand your startup by developing new features. This will ensure users stick around. I would love to see how you grow your startup, but unfortunately, I have a date with another assistant. Oh no, I forgot her name. It's Sari, or... Yeah. I mean, I like the way they do this, and it's pretty fun. But this is also where we're gonna end this first episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Leave a like, leave a comment. Tell me if you want to see more of this game. I would love to play more of this game for you. I think it's a more relaxed version of Software Inc. Although I like sometimes the sort of the chaos that can go on in Software Inc. in some cases. I do like sitting back and having just a little bit fun. You know, not that I'm not having fun with Software Inc., but this is just on a different level, I guess. And I think you guys will like this game, because it's a lot of the guys that are in the Discord especially, they like designing apps and they like technology. This is kind of like that in a simpler version, which is pretty cool. So yeah, if you liked, then please make sure to leave a like. And as always, I've been Hipbone, you've been yourself. Thanks for being awesome, and thanks for watching.